an official Pokemon quiz. But why don't we do that? Alright, so this is actually basically a legendary Pokemon quiz. Basically, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 12 questions about legendary Pokemon. So, first question is, what Pokemon was in the cover of Pokemon Crystal? Suicune, Entei, Raikou, or Terrakion? That would be Suicune. Correct! What item is necessary to call Latias and Latios in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire? The Tidal Bell, the Clear Bell, the Reveal Glass, or the Eon Flute? Obviously, the Eon Flute. Which legendary Pokemon is known as the Boundary Pokemon? Rayquaza, Kyurem, Lunala, or Giratina? Well, Rayquaza is called the Sky High Pokemon. Lunala is the Moon Pokemon. Giratina is the Renegade Pokemon. It would obviously be Kyurem. Which legendary Pokemon all have the Justified ability? Uxie, Mespin, Azov have Levitate. Tornadus and Thunderous Landorus has two of them have the same, one of them is different. Tornadus and Thunderous has Prankster, Landorus has Sandforce. Entei, Raikou, and Suicune Pressure, and Cobillion, Terrakion, Verizon has Justified. What item is needed to change Kyurem into white Kyurem or black Kyurem? The Prism Bottle, the Icicle Plate, the DNA Splicers, or the Dragonium Z. Prism Bottles for Luhupa, Icicle Plate is changing Arceus into the Ice-type Arceus, and the Dragonium Z has no original flex for Arceus with the Dragon type. In what city in the Johto region do trainers encounter the legendary Pokemon Ho-Oh? Aquatic City, Cyanwood City, Goldenrock City, and Blackthorn City. I know, of course, Aquatic City is because it's a really noticeable thing for me. Which is the only legendary Pokemon that can learn the move Geomancy? Yveltal, Xerneas, Tapu Bulu, and Zekrom. Yveltal's signature move is Oblivion Wing. Tapu Bulu is Nature's Madness. Zekrom is Fusion Bolt, and Bolt Strike. And Xerneas, of course, is Geomancy. What is Heatran's type? Fire Ground, Fighting Steel, Fire Steel, or Dragon Ground? It's a Fire Steel. The legendary Pokemon Kyogre is known as the Sea Basin Pokemon, the Vast White Pokemon, the Diving Pokemon, or the Tadpole Pokemon. Vast White is Reshiram, Diving is Lugia, Tadpole is a couple of Pokemon. It's obviously the Sea Basin Pokemon. And Archie doesn't mention that too. How many Zygarde cores and cells are required to create Zygarde complete form? 100. Because 100%. In Pokemon Sun and Moon, who gives you the legendary Pokemon type No after you become the Alola champion? Gladion. Which of these are not a legendary Pokemon? Oh, that's in. Silvally, Pheromosa, Tapu Koko, and Cosmoem. Silvally is a legendary Pokemon. Pheromosa is an Ultra Beast. Tapu Koko and Cosmoem are also legendary Pokemon. Ultra Beasts are not legendary Pokemon. 12 out of 12 are correct. You really know your legendary Pokemon. You have what it takes to be #BeLegendary. That's what do you think? Is there? Is it? Oh yeah, it's literally the same. Like yeah. Suicune, the Eon Flutes. Yeah, it really is just that. It does. It's really all of them. It's really just you need to know your legendary Pokemon, and you're talking that to me. Yeah, it is really just really easy to do this. As long as you know your legendary Pokemon, it's the easiest thing in the game, and the easiest thing to do. You would think that would be Fire Ground because of all the thing, but yeah, I do like the last question. I do like that last question. I really did like the question. Which one is not a legendary Pokemon? Because Valley is many people will say it's a Valley, but it is confirmed that the Valley is a legendary Pokemon. Because if you look at the legendary Pokemon's page, you will get all of these: Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Mewtwo, Raikou, Entei, Suicune, Lugia, Ho-Oh, Regirock, Regice, Registeel, Latias, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, Uxie, Mesprit, Ansel, Dialga, Palkia, Heatran, Regigigas, Giratina, Cresselia, Gobillion, Terrakin, Bryson, Tornadus, Thundurus, Reshiram, Zekrom, Landorus, Kyurem, Xerneas, Yveltal, Zygarde, Type Null, Silvally, Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini, Cosmog, Cosmoem, Solgaleo, Lunala, and the Crozma. So that makes sense that's why I put Formosa in there. Now, of course, you've encountered many of those things at once. So yeah, that makes it. I do like that they actually clear a little light on the Ultra Beast, that they are not legendary Pokemon. Just a group of Pokemon. They're basically aliens. Just like another. It's just they're just aliens. Nothing else. Nothing really special. So yeah, that's the legendary Pokemon quiz. Yeah, that's very nice. I really like that quiz. Especially, like I said, well, that last part was really nice. And Heatran can be a little bit tricky if you must look at it, and it does look like a Steel type too. But Fire Steel, you just need to look really closely at that. So yeah, I will see you guys next time.